Welcome to Space Race, ladies and gentlemen, and we are continuing right where we left off. We are researching the multi-crew orbit and Gemini. We have the Mars flyby next phase in 5 months, and Mariner 8 will be complete building for our Venus orbit research, and we are launching the Earth topography in 2 months. So it's busy, so let's get on cracking, shall we? Rival agency offers help. Following their successful Mars flyby mission, a rival agency Soviet Union have publicly offered to share their payload technology with your agency. Give our friends the help they need. Your advisor believes your agency will gain science if you choose to accept the offer, yet warned that you may lose face in the public for doing so. It's Russian Space Agency. Sorry, I'm gonna say no here. Alright. Yes, and Soviet Union was the first to do a Mars flyby, so... Okay, Gemini research complete. We should start building the vehicle right about now. And that's good that we can actually launch the Earth topography, so let's do that. You see, it's actually quite important in terms of tips to actually have a quick turnaround of some missions that you can do quickly for either a quick science or a quick buck. And that's where the Earth and Moon missions come in handy. So yeah, Heliconium we're launching today. Adequate condition, +2. It's only 1% chance of fireball, but you know what they say? Never tell me the odds.
4, 3,
so, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. There we go.
We have liftoff.
It's tilting. I'm concerned. Okay, whew. Okay, still a secure launch. I'm happy. We have upper stage and we have pretty decent. What are the auto-resolve chances? 69% for a success, 24 for and 7 for failing. No. I'm gonna do the puzzle myself. And yeah, we have more power, so I think we should be good. Achieve Earth orbit. 6 nav, 5 data, so 6 comms, 5 data, 3 nav. Okay, doke. Now let's see. That means 11 comms, 9 and 5. So we need to get the most comms. Comms we have. That we have in terms of 3, and this we have in terms of 2. Okay, I'd say that's fair fight. So I'm gonna go with this, followed by this. This gives us 2, 1, 2. And then that gives me more. That gives me more of these. So I'm a little bit more heavy on the comms this turn. Let's try it, sure. And I have to resist as a very first action. That's beautiful. There we go. And again, 2 resistance. You're kidding me. Now, there we go. Then we take this to build 3 and 2. I feel like this is a lot of ping-ponging back and forth. So if I take this, this gives me 3. So yeah, and it's consuming nothing but the power. So I'm almost actually leaning towards going with this. And I will need a bit more on the data and a bit more on nav. So if I go with this, that gives me 2 nav, or actually this gives me 3 and 2 nav. It's actually tempting, but power-wise might be tricky. So it gives me 5, 4, 5. Actually, that's kind of looks good. So I'm actually gonna go roll with this. There we go. There we go. Good. And third one. There we go. Beautiful. So we're actually halfway there. 5, 4, 5. So we should probably be hitting harder on the comms and harder on the nav 964, because this we only need 1. So we can actually recharge this turn. Hopefully. Let's hit this. Because I mean, we can always expand power if we push comes to shove, so Okay, so if I go with this, we're on the last turn. I hit this, we're here. Then we hit this, and then we're on 10, 8, and 5. And then which means we need 1 and 1 of each. And I mean 1 comms and 1 data. Is there anything that gives me comms and data? There isn't. So rather than hitting this, I can actually use this. This gives me 2 over. I could use 2 comms. So if gives me this actually, yeah, this puts me right back where I was, doesn't it? Shoot. So can I actually bump them individually somehow? This gives me 2 comms. Good. And I need something that gives me data and nav. That's only this. Or actually it's this one. This puts me... And I would need to hit this twice. Nope, that wouldn't work. Dang it! I need to figure out, can I get the bonus? Come on, show me the money. So if I actually take this, that puts me... So I need to quickly gain the data, and I can use this, and then I just need 1 more data. And I have 1 nav to spend. I have 1 nav to spend. Come on, dang it. I only 1 additional nav. That's not ideal. So, okay. So I'm gonna actually go with this one because I have no other options. That's the only way I can meet the requirement. And if it costs 1 nav, I'm just gonna accept what happens, happens. If I resist it... Could I resist it? No, if I resist it, I can undo the last one. Shit! What the hell? Resist it. At least I'll manage to... Yeah, and I couldn't do a command. Well, at least we didn't get the bonus, but we got there anyway, so... At least we've got some support and some science. Yeah. I'm not happy either, but what can you do? Okay, so set the research. We actually... What do we want to do? We have Venus request. Venus orbit, we're already... View plan... That's complete in 1 month. Good. We have 1 mission slot available. So, is there any other milestone that nobody else is doing? I think multi-crew orbit. Yeah, that's the one that we were supposed to be doing. So, let's plan the mission. Oh, by the way, what are the suggested vehicle parts? There we go. We have them. Good enough. Multi-crew orbit. Gemini. Payload reliability 66%. Extra crew capacity, build cost, does it increase our time? No, it's just the cost. Good. I'm actually gonna go with the crew capacity. Here, build the payload. Don't mind if I do. We are a little bit shorter on cash though. Research. So where are we research-wise? Gemini, we could do the orbital EVA. But we're actually not getting... We're getting some research actually. So buildings, I do want to go to an additional mission slot. Vehicles, I think we need to go with the... I actually want to research Agena. Yeah, that's gonna be done next month, so let's do that first. Alright. Okay, am I happy with this? Are all my mission slots done? Yes, they are. Let's go. Camera training. A camera manufacturer has offered to work with your technicians to adapt a camera for space photography and train your astronauts how to use them. They claim photographs from crewed missions could prove hugely popular with the public. Yeah, why not? Aegina research complete. Thank you. Venus orbit. Payload is complete. Now let's design a vehicle. Okay, so what can we do in terms? So only vehicles upper stage counts towards the launch reliability. Only the upper stage. What can we do? We can actually do Delta K or Aegina. Or actually Delta K is more reliable and cheaper. It's just Aegina can be... No, Aegina is cheaper, but... I don't know. I feel Delta K feels more like... Yeah, we'll train Aegina somewhere else. So, Atlas, 6 months build time. What about Delta? 78. That one could go, but with additional 2 side boosters. 6 months build time. Nope. Atlas is the way to go. Contractor NASA. So if I go Red Giant, it would cost how much more? Oh, double. I don't have the money for it. So if I reduce the amount of money, then we reduce the amount of support we get. I might be okay with that, but the reduction is not that big of a deal. Martin Spaceworks, that would boost up our science, but it would delay the total build time. And we are in a race here, remind me, aren't we? No, that's Venus orbit, isn't it? It's a lot of science, but it could cost us our first, so hold on. Hold on. Let's go back. And we say Delta K and Atlas. Hold on. Design not saved. Yes, I don't want to go to the design. So that's Venus orbit mission. Okay, let's just quickly check. Is anybody else doing the Venus orbit? 2 have actually the research. So rather than that, I think I'm gonna go with a Delta K. Yes. Booster, Atlas, select part. And I'm thinking I'm gonna pay the real price and get whatever science I can get because reasons. Okay. And I'm actually now out of cash. I really need to do a lucrative mission like right about immediately, so as quickly as I can. So we can continue with the research here, and I think I want to go towards Saturn because we will be going soon multi-crew orbits and stuff, and there we will need the bigger rockets. So and I don't need an additional mission slot. I can barely manage finances as is. And Orbit Olivier, that could be an additional mission, but it's a lot of research. So I'm actually more inclined to do vehicles now. It might be handier. I'm thinking even going with Titan first. The SRBs are handy. But while I have this boost, I actually could research the Saturn buildings. Do I have a large launch pad? No, I don't have. Oh, that's gonna be necessary. Then I should probably go with the vehicle assembly building and large launch pad as well. But those I'll do afterwards, yes. Right now I'm gonna go with Saturn 2. Okay, it's done. Sorry, a little bit more mumbling than you used to from me. So, next month. Mars flyby. Next phase of Mars flyby. Next mission phase is ready. Let's do it. Mars flyby. We're not the first, but we are competing for the second place. Let's continue. I always love these. They look fun. There we go, Mars flyby. So, obtain scientific data. 3 comms, 4 nav, 2. 3 comms today. Yeah. 5 comms, 8 data, 3 nav. So, we have 5 power. And what's our reliability? Decent, so to say. So, if I go with... So, If I go with this, this would give me 2. Then I take this, which will give me 2, 1, 1. And if I take this, this will double down on the things, right? And I need more of this, actually. Yeah, let's go with that one. Ooh, an additional comms, that's helpful. And of course it had to, and it would take an additional nav. Okay, I'm gonna resist it. So now, we have this, and if I take one data, if I take these two, it will pump us up on the comms. I can take this one, which still gives us 1 on the comms. And actually then I'm gonna use this one to resist. So good, let's continue. Oh, 1 extra comms, that's helpful. So we have already met the requirement. We have 2 more. We have 1 more comms than we need to. So we are on a 663. That's good. So we only need to up the data. And if I spend this, then we have 50% pretty much guaranteed. And on the second turn, that's wonderful. There we go. And I think we are second at Mars Flyby. Awesome. Milestone achieved. Second. 100 support. Finish third in 3 above missions. Milestone mission. What gives us that? 1.5 million. Awesome. And we'll be getting some science. Wonderful. 600 science for 4 months. That's amazing. Okay, new Spacepedia article, Mars Flyby. That's nice. Okay, we'll soon have Gemini. Saturn will be complete next month, which only tells me, do I have... So multi-crew orbit, we're definitely in the planning stage. Request. Solar Observatory, astronaut recovery test. Solar Observatory, what are the suggested mission vehicle parts? Simple, Delta. I actually am thinking of maybe taking Atlas and Aegina to train it a little bit more. So let's go and plan that mission. Solar Observatory. How long it will take you to build? 3 months. Increased power cold payload rating? Yeah, do it. Alright, next month. Mars is dead. A popular magazine has declared Mars is dead after your recent flyby dashed by any far-fetched hopes of planet had artificial canals. The article of the Worth is getting back to such a barren world. Your scientists have urged committing the agency to Mars orbit mission to prove how much there is yet to discover. I will commit to the Mars orbit. Yes. Saturn II research is complete. That's wonderful. So I think I'll have to go and Gemini crew. I have to design a vehicle for this. Multi-crew orbit. So what can I do? Vehicle build time with increased cost. So upper stage. 36, 41, 43. Delta K. 4 months, 3 months. Let's just quickly see what can we do to get this. This and Atlas or this and Delta with the 2 side boosters. Atlas 76, 78, 8 months build time. So a little pricier, but sooner done. Titan 2, 78%. Okay. So what could we do? That's the vehicle build cost. So contractor. If we go Red Giant, that vehicle is reduced, but I don't have the cash for it to fund it. There, you could give us less money, and we obviously need the money. Martin Spaceworks. You're gonna give us more science for an increased build time. What are we building here? 9 months build time versus 7 months build time. That's multi-crew orbit vehicle, isn't it? So actually, I would like almost to have it sooner rather than later, but yeah, we're gonna go with NASA. In-house, what can we do? Fund it, done. When it comes to research, I'm actually thinking that now I would love to have options for the SRBs, but buildings-wise, I think we should go towards the large launch pad. And I think it's gonna be researched quite quickly, so there we go. Do we have additional mission slot? We don't. So vehicle assembly building research complete. That's good. Solar observatory payload is complete. Wait, payload says contractor effects decreased by 50%. Yeah, wonderful. Let's design a vehicle. So upper stage. Star 31. 31. 46. And these are pricier. 36 launch reliability. So, remind me, what's again the benefit of this overview? That's giving us science. So, payload is this, and it's gonna give us science. So if it's gonna give us science, that's not in a rush, are we? So if we're not in a rush, we could actually take this guy and level it, because I do want to level Aegina a bit. Atlas and Aegina. Yes. And do I have the money to fund it? Hell no. What about Delta? That's more pricey. No. We're gonna select this, but I actually cannot fund it this month yet. That's a downside. Real downside. It's backing up mission slots. So let's set the research here as well. Research. Vehicle assembly building. I want to build a large launch pad. Yes. Active missions. I'm aware of this. Base. What? Oh, I could be building what? The large launch pad. Here, 750k. But actually, I don't need it yet. I'm gonna hold off on that. Budget review. Come on, give me some cash, will ya? There we go. We hit another tier. We did some milestones. We did good. So, yeah. Pony up the dough, will ya? Venus orbit. Sturgeon. There is no effect. Launch preparation. Okay, this is a milestone mission. So, we have 78% launch reliability and 76 on the payload reliability. Yeah, let's see. So 78. Science. I could train for science. I could train for launch reliability or payload reliability. What's the chance on the fireball on that one? Critical failure 6%. So let's go for the payload reliability. I'd almost go there. So, and we go in April, and if we get a negative weather, then we go for May for an extra bonus. Select date. I feel confident about that one. So what about the other? Solar observatory. I don't have the cash for it. I really need a lucrative mission right about now. Moon request. What do you have? Far side of the moon. No, thank you. Mars. Venus requests. Venusian photography. This is a shitload of science. But I don't have the cash. Earth. Does Earth have a lucrative mission? No. Alright. And do I have the money now? Not yet. Jesus. That's terrible. Okay. Is launching Venus orbit. Yeah, I don't care. I'm launching Venus orbit next month, so I'm good. 358. I could reduce the cost. No, I'd rather go with what I have. Large launch pad is being researched, and I'm crap on research at the moment. So maybe I should have actually revisited. Yeah, what not? Let's launch. I just need to be able to get this off the launch pad. If I manage to get this off the launch pad, I'm good. Launch day, Sturgeon. Adequate conditions, thank you. Let's continue.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, you beautiful thing. Yes. There we go. Secure launch. Beautiful. No mission effect. Okay, Atlas 1 level and Delta K 1 level. Thank you. Beautiful. Now I have to go Venus orbit. 6-6, that I guess means 12-12, right? Yes, it does. So if I want to do 12, I have to hit thrust 3 times on the last turn. That means that for the calculated thruster burn, I need to have a total of 6 data and 3 comms in addition to 12 nav. Wow. That's gonna be a lot. I do have extra power, which is good. So I'm actually gonna go. I'm even thinking hard on the power here to give me a lot of options. Like this, and like this. Yeah. No. Could I do better? 3-3-2. Could I do better? Let's see. If I take this and no. If I take this and this, I could be hitting this. So 2-2-4. I think that's better. And we have more power to resist shit if we need to. See, you always have to resist shit. So if we take this, we would only get 1 comms. Yeah. So that still doesn't jeopardize my solar flare analysis. And it does take away 1 more power. I'm gonna accept it for the time being. Okay, it took our thrust. We don't care about the thrust at the moment. We just care about getting 12 of these, or actually 9 of these, 6 of these, and 3 of these. So I need only 1 more to get this. I only need to hit nav 1 more time to get enough of those. So if I go again with this, how can I actually, what can I trade? I shouldn't be going for the thrust, because then I would need to hit it 4 times rather. So I'm almost inclined to actually do this. And then hit this. And then... yeah, now we have everything we need for the burn. Now we should just go straight up for this. But this is tempting. If I take this... no, wait. Hold on. If I hit this rather, I could get 4 of those and 1 of these. Yeah. That I think it's actually more lucrative. Then if I take 1 of these, I get way more of these. And then I hit this one again. I'll get down to 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that kind of a dance, hopefully. Let's see if that works. Oopsie. There we go. Now, we have 3 turns remaining. And I have to remember 6, 3 here. So now I exchange this to get 7 here for 4. And I want to use these 2 to actually get a bit more. 8, 3, and now I can have 2 spare data I could use. Together with this one, no, I don't need data for anything else apart than this. To get a lot of these, followed by this. I could actually do that, yeah, like this. Let's dance. See, it's good to have extra power, then you don't have to worry about also, and it's good to have reliability, then you don't have to resist a lot. So we have 2 more turns. We're in actually good shape, so if I hit this, I'm actually 7 and 5, and I need to be 6 and 3. I'm just talking to myself. 6 and 3, which means I have 1 data and 2 comms to spare. 1 data and 2 comms to spare. And I need 2 of these. So if I take this guy, followed by this guy, there we are in actually quite the excess, 10-3, right, with 3 power. But next turn I cannot actually recharge, so do I really want to do that? I need we have 2 turns. So I need to actually have 1 more of these, so maybe this is an overkill. I have enough here for the burn. I would almost like to do twice the recharge, because when I do a burn in next turn, I'll actually hit this 3 times, so I will get... I think I'll be good if I hit recharge, to be honest, guys, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. Perfect. And now, on the last turn, we do this, this, and this, and we have satisfied the requirements, and we have 2 to resist, which is pretty much a given, so I think we're gonna go for the bonus. There we go. Maybe we don't even need to resist anything. Beautiful. And there we go. Venus orbiter is on its merry way. Wonderful. We will need to remember that we do a Mars orbit mission sooner rather than later, so I should actually focus our research missions. Mars orbit, we should commit to this rather, because we kind of promised, so I don't know how much time we have, but we're researching a building. It's gonna take a lot of time. So vehicles, I could actually use this to research the SRBs because, well, and we didn't have the redstone, so boot systems plus 5% launch reliability, that would actually be huge if I had all of them. And Jupiters, those are kind of quick to research. If I go with redstone, then I have only 2 to research, and that would give me plus 5 launch reliability, which would actually be nice because I could then experiment. Additional contractors, those I don't care about, to be perfectly honest with you. What about the buildings? Space Science Laboratory, Advanced Demolition. I actually need to do this so I can actually have what? 50% obstruction removal cost. 750. Yeah, and I'll need to be placing that launch pad, so it's gonna be pricey. Yeah, research lab expansion. Yeah, I need to do that one. What about active mission solar observatory? I can finally fund it. Yes, go me. Wonderful. So with that thing out of the way, I really hope that I will get some lucrative missions soon. Requests, far side of the moon, nope. Earth, request, astronaut recovery test, solar observatory, nothing there. Venus, orbit, we are already planning that. Venusian photography, I want to do this, it's a metric crap ton of research. But there is no, simply said, there is no lucrative missions. Shoot. Alright. I'm actually thinking I have to wrap it up for this episode here. So as always, guys, like if you like the episode, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.